TOMz.
Molweni ke bantu bahle baseMzantsi Afrika selifikile elo xesha for us to side tech and washer.
Hayibo.
See what I did?
You'll break a leg, literally. Ngiyathemba na medical aid, ne? Anyway, now I'm here to see and Ubuntu are definitely at your service and we're serving you the realest when it comes to side tech entertainment.
Yeah boy, yes, let's get straight into it. Agricultural skills as well as farming sibalulekile kakhulu in ensuring a food security as well as nutrition.
True story. Now, in lethu asithanda ukujuluka sebenza ngadini. We really don't like working the ground, right? Kodwa kubalulekile ukuthi sazi ukuthi ene uhulumeni does have grants and incentives for people that are pursuing farming.
Yes, into enhle kakhulu ke lonto ne. But at the same time, salaries for farmers aren't really the highest, which does discourage abantu into entering this field.
True story. Now, bafethu siyazi ukuthi kahle kahle abantu besifazane bona have been involved in the fresh produce internationally as well as locally. Isn't that just great?
Yes. And as you guys have guessed it, Inkube, it is all about women in farming. Let's go see these skilled women do their thing.
Let's go.
Sheba fellow le tshwaretseng mo lenanehong la kajeko la teenagers on a mission. Ro kopana le mme Violet o leng o tsamaisa di farming supplies tsa di herbs and spices tse tswang ka mohara garden ya hae. Re bona re bo bokamosong di aspirations tsa hae le group ya hae ya bo mme ba leng passionate about farming business or hantle bo ya kae. Re bona the key secret that can help women succeed in the farming business. Re batla go bona the history of women farming hore e tswa kae. Re bona bokamoso ba women farming hore bo ya kae. The TOMz quiz.
Alright, TOMz, it's that time again where we get to interact on social media. Namhlanje we're all about farming, so it's only fitting that I ask the following question. Indaba farming ibalulekile. Let's see what you guys had to say on social media. On Facebook, uAtenkosi wakamdletshe neke uthi farming is very important because it boosts the country's economy. Nice. Wesibike lapha siphethe uThando yena ke uthi farming ibalulekile bafethu ngoba umuntu uyakwazi ene ukuthi asave emalini futhi udla ukudla fresh and organic. Nice one, Mafiti. Please do keep them coming in on social media. On Facebook, we are simply TOMz. On Twitter, at TOMz_SABC_1. Right now, Skela Batini, let's go. Alright, TOMz, we've heard what you guys had to say on social media. Right now, though, it's only fitting ukuthi Zelana eJetinteo secondary school so ukuthi abangani bethu bona bacabangani. So mina ngifuna ukwazi indaba ukutshala kubalekile.
Kuba mawutyala wenzela nabanye abantu abangakwazi ukuthenga ukutya ubenzela impilo yabo kuba ibe lula.
Balekile because yenza ukuthi abantu abangazi ukuthi bathenge ama vegetables bawathathe from the garden. Kungoba ukutyala kubalekile kuba kunceda nabanye abantu abangenamali ukuthi make kudinga into na ukumphi.
And manje lokho into ekuthiwa ukutshala we-agriculture la eMzansi ubooster kanjani umnotho wethu ezoMzansi?
Indlela ukuthi ungabe uspenda imali eninzi ungcono uba usikhelele egadini upheke.
Ungatyala izinto zakho uphinde uzithengisele abantu abaphuma kwamanye amazwe.
Singathathi imali zethu siyothenga kube easy ukuthi sithathe ama vegetables from the garden.
Okay.
Sithenge.
Okay, cool. And when mhlambe uthanda ukutshalani nje mhlambe botshala kini?
Uthanda ukutshala itamati,
ispinach.
Nangathanda ukutshala icarrots.
Why carrots?
Kuba ndiyithanda imnandi.
Ebethana beniyazi ukuthi abantu abangomama actually contribute 43% to the agricultural labor force. Londo ke ithetha ukuthi we are standing fourth, representing. But one thing I want to know is how it all began. Let's check it out.
The United Nations International Day of Rural Women celebrates and honors the role of rural women ka 15 October selemo se seng le se seng. Ke bona he ba batlang hore bontsha bohlokwa ba bomme ba ka hore ba enhance the agricultural and rural development mo lefatsheng la rona kaofela. Bomme ba dulang mahae, they contribute to the majority of global food production ka lebaka la hore dijo tse ba di etsang di fihlela 80% ya batho ba leng ko Africa le 60% ya batho ba leng ko Asia. The aim is to improve the conditions tsa bona tse ba sebeletsang ho tsona he. Ebile they recognize the important role e ba e bapalang ka mohara di societies tsa rona. Ebile ho bohlokwa ho ba fa a sustainable system mo ba tlo kgonang ho sebetsa hantle teng. Decades tse 4 tse fitileng mo leng gore ke teka bomme le mesebetsi e mtle e ba e entseng mo Afrika Borwa. It is a result of oppression for community rights and gender equality. It was largely ignored. In 1995, the idea of honoring rural women with a special day got the 4th World Conference Yabasadi ko Beijing ko China the contributions to in agriculture and rural development. 2008 October 15 we know about the first International Day of Rural Women we observed it. 1945 ka 16 October dinaha tse 42 di le kopana ko Quebec ko Canada hore ba tlo sebedisa di agricultural organization ho etsa dijo for United Nations.
Yes, and obviously mama bethu were only considered to be domestic back in the day.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. Mina ngifuna ukushaya nje i-course nyana emfishane when it comes to agriculture. Yazi ukuthini abantu besifazane are such an inspiration.
Yo, Sia, is there anything you don't want to do?
Bosonke.
But anyway, please do go fulfill your dreams. And plus, we even have funding from Khulumende, so you never know.
Absolutely right. What about now though? Quick commercial breaks. Abuya in the way. Dolo. Ninga indawo. Welcome back, Mzansi. Sasa nililibeleti SABC 1 in Inana, TOMz.
Yeah boy, yes, ke bafethu namhlanje ke sincokola about women and farming. And ingxaki yangoku for abantu abangomama and farming is that there's a lack of resources and infrastructure to have their production go well.
That's very true, Ubuntu, and also any a lack of interest. I mean, this actually takes me back. Ngisakhula ngisayumfanyana yebole yonto. Ngangatshala umbila wena ngitshele kwingadi encane nje ekhaya yebole yonto. Bese kuyisikhathi sokuvuna savele sawudla wonke in just one day. Cabanga.
Anina timing, yes, yeah. But let's check out these women during their phase. Molweni ke bantu abahle igama ngubuntu wakwapetse namhlanje ke sithe touchdown all the way in Alexandra apha eGauteng and so vakashela omnye umama ke who's making quite a big impact in Phakathini. She has made something that is usually done in the rural areas and is actually doing it in the urban areas. Hi ke, without any further ado bantu. Sabin. Molo mamis too.
Hello me.
Unjani ma?
Aga mama.
Igama lami ngubuntu. Sisuka ku Teenagers on a Mission and sifuna baza bani igama lakho wenza ntoni apha namhlanje and wena wenza ntoni?
Nalina laka ke me Violet Mabaso. Ki re specialize ka di happy ka mogara garden. You welcome to our food garden around Alex. This place is called Lenin Garden, and the we are 9 cooperatives, and the garden A is about a hectare. It's about a hectare, and we divided portions according to the number of the cooperatives in the garden.
Ndayazi ne uba ikhona science behind plantation ne. So into endifuna yazi ne is how do you start from a seed all the way to a plant enkulu?
All right ma. Yeah. You're right when you say that. Renali 2 different types of planting. We have the seedling which we bought them at the nurseries, and we also have the seeds which we plant them and they become seedling and we transfer them to the beds. So we plant the seeds and in 3 days they are out. So we will wait for 2 weeks so that they can grow and be ready for transferring them to the beds. This is what we do.
Hello, o hodisa di herbs o tshwantse hore o lokise mobu wa hao in advance hore tlo kgona ho fumana nutrition di herbs tsa hao. O tshwantse hore o sebedise foroke hore tlo kgona ho kopanya mobu le organic matter e tshwana le compost ebile he o di harake so that the bed is level. Hona le di elements tse ngata tse bohlokwa haholo ha o batla ho hodisa di herbs tsa hao and tseo ke di bitsa hore ke nitrogen, phosphorus le potassium. Nitrogen yona he e bohlokwa hore dijalo tsa hao di kgone ho batala. Phosphorus yona e bohlokwa he hore dijalo tsa hao di tlo kgona ho hola ho tshwana le mabloma. Potassium yona ke yona e thusang dijalo tsa rona hore di lwantshane di malwetse. Letsatsi lona he ke the key to herbal growth. Di herbs ha di batle moya o batang, especially if the soil becomes wet. When harvesting, o tshwantse hore he o di collect in small quantities. Ntho yona e kgona ho thusa he hore o be le di growth options tse pedi.
Ezgolo, they don't really teach these things. So what would you say to Ezgolo and other institutions that could teach us that agriculture is the way to go and singayenzi imali?
Go araba taba e o e buang ya dikolo mme ga se dikolo ke department. Yeah, nna ga ke gola nna ke godile ko sekolong go na le needlework le garden and le di subject nna mo go godileng sekolo ka kena sekolo ka kry go na le needlework go na le farming ko classing ko sekolong ile ke tla re keng yona a subject on its own. Ga ile nako ya agriculture ne re ya ko gardening ya sekolo re lo rutiwa go jwala re lo rutiwa go losetsa re rutiwa go ka understand bohlokwa jwa di vegetable. Yeah, and gape ba ruta go ka nitha le go crusher. Re go ga o etswa mole o tseba go ekeletsa le pai o tswa mole o shetse o le ready ka go ile ekeletsa garden ya gago ko gae.
Di greenhouses ke ntho e re ka kgonang go e sebedisa ho hodisa dijalo ebile re ka e sebedisa ka ditsela tse latelang. Re sebedisa temperature ka mohara di greenhouses ka lebaka la hore ya controleya dijalo he tse leng hore di hola ka mohara di very temperatures ha di hole hantle. Carbon dioxide e leng hore it's concentrated ka ho sebedisa di-fans ka mohara di greenhouses ke yona ntho e kgonang ho hodisa dijalo hore di be di larger leaves, stronger plant stems ebile he e kgona ho thusa ka early flowering and fruiting. However, ha le hore ho na le di-controlled air input le di-output ntho yona re bitsa hore ke ventilation. Plant foliage transpiration ke ntho e leng hore ya batleha ha le hore ho na le moisture ka mohara bo hodisetsang dijalo tsa hao hore ho be le atmosphere e lokileng for dijalo tsa hao. Hence di-plants he di kgona ho batala ka mohara di-greenhouses le ha e le hore ha ho na metsi a lekaneng.
So ko ngixele ke mama yaqala kanjani le organization?
The garden ma ga botse ke ne ke le secretary ya basadi around Alexander when the women in 2002 decided to identify some projects which can assist women, and food security was part of those programs. Go tlile tlhaloganyo ya gore somewhere along the line we need to educate our communities with the herbs. They're happily expensive and some of us afford, and that is why I decided to come in the garden and specialize with the herbs. And indeed kitlile go gardening ka zwala di herb. When I started planting them, ne ke sena le idea ga botse ya gore ke lo di rekisetsa mang. That was number 1. And number 2, ke sa tsebe le gore ga botse how will I approach this community about these things. Mara after 6 months when they get in ka gore ne ba tla reka ga o ka tla mo around 5 o'clock you will see ka gore re bona almost 10 to 80 people a day in this garden ba reka. Teaching is my passion, by the way. Teaching is my passion. And ga ba etla ke ba ruta ka tsona ke ba tastisha ke etsa all this kante ba tlwaela kante ba ithuta until well community e tseba ge gore re na le di herb ka gara garden and they buy the herbs like when we deliver them at Santen.
So ke ngoku customers zakho ngabantu abanjani? Are they people strictly from Santon okanye abantu abahlala apha Alex?
Re na le market wa Alexander. Re na le customer ja community around Alex as a whole. Ba tseba ka garden e ba tseba ka di herb. And number 2 re na le market wa kantle which is Santon. Yeah, Santon it tlile gardening this way. There is the boys, the youth, they are youth. They call them urban fresh. Okay. Yeah. When they arrive in the garden, they saw us, working hard when they pass here all the time until they decide to get in. When they get in, they said to me, Mom, we want to work with you. We want to help you.
So I can see some of your wonderful crops being transported to Santon, Alex. So can you please take us through low process?
Yeah. We have three different customers. As I told you that we have the community around Alex which are buying in the garden. Number 2, social development, they created a market yourself on monthly basis. And every month every month re na le community center around Alex ko San Kopano ke raga ile gore la itseba okay Alexander, and then re na le another market day ko Santeni. Then the last market is this 6 restaurants we have in and around Santeni.
Yes, farming is actually very, very important. And Violet nabantu bake are actually an inspiration to everyone, especially the youth.
True story. I mean, minangazi a young lady ne owayeka umsebenzi wakhe wamkhokhela kahle just to help her dad in farming.
That's actually very brave of Yena. Akho bantu abaninzi who like to get their hands dirty or even willing to. Yikes. Please do share your thoughts here on our Facebook page and bring it up on Twitter. Sonbona ngoko. TOMz. Back to teenagers on a mission. SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Absolutely right, Bafethu. Sapiyozela women in farming. And you ask bunte nyithe ngicabanga yena ukuthi kubalekile ukuthi kubeke ne-transference of agricultural skills to intsha.
Yo, preach, Sia, preach. Send it dikwe. Ubona abantu abatsha begging on the streets where they could be using izandla zabo to do imisebenzi.
True story. Okwamanje Bafethu asameni sibuyeleni back to Violet sibonke kahle. Now in the future uyibone seyekuphi? Qav.
Why do you think it's so important for people like us, women, to be empowered through e-business, self-employment?
Especially on the agricultural side. I nyaka go channela go agriculture ka gore ke shetse ke bone le nna at this age e ke leng go yona dithaka tsa ka di fedile mme. Yeah, but the women who are on my age, they are finished. Lebaka la gore ba fele ke lebaka la gore we re ja dijo tse di seng organic, re ja unhealthy food, and once we ipotsa gore we lo lema, number one, you healthy lifestyle. That's number one, healthy lifestyle. Go bereka mole is part of exercising. Party, you exercise exactly, and number two, you get organic food that will make you strong. Wire. Well, when it comes, ya youth me, kita repeat agararo. Understand, especially the youth of this country.
Has said it all. One another is stuck in my mind, and that is the fact that abantu bacha have the power to control the food security in this country. Who knows, guys? You could be our next big farmer. Okay, Wunduza signing out.
Alright, Mzansi Nako Ifikile, it's that time again. We put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz. Ngiyathemba nani lapha ekhaya kade nisibuka namhlanje seninalo ulwazi khona nizokwazi vele ukuthi kahle kahle yiphi impendulo right yiphi wrong. So, it's that time again for the TOMz quiz challenge. Namhlanje bafethu ngiyazibuza ukuthi namhlanje kahle kahle isikole siphi isikole and who will reign supreme. Let's play the TOMz quiz challenge.
Dumela kaofela TOMzers, let's more le khethehile haholo ho rona ebile re le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re le ra checkela Jet Ntewu Secondary School. The level of buisana with the grade 10 learners, and we had loads and loads of fun. Lights, camera, and action. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? Re etse ntho e ba bitsang gore ke a focus group mo le reng ra bona rona re ka itukisa kae as TOMz. Ra ba fa le dibuka tse makatsang that will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Dibuka tse di tlo ba thusa ka career guidance hobane ke nako e tshwantseng ba nahane ka bokamoso ba bona. Let's re ithuta hantse re utlwa mnati, and we did exactly that ka the dance off challenge. The presenters tsa rona di javile against each other, and then we gave the learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
Alright, to both teams have chosen their three.
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz quiz where we saw Team B winning the first round.
10 points for Team B. Well, congratulations to Team B.
Right to the second round, Morilen Rabona, a grade 10 learner, Obamitangorki, Karabo Mahlaba, knocking everyone out. I thought about the speed round master.
Well, congratulations Karabo for making it through to the TOMz speed round master. Uphethe puzzle nena ne. Ngifuna ukuthi uyithathe uyibeke kwenye indawo. Angifuni enkulu on top of a small one, right? So you have 2 minutes to do exactly that. All right, cool. 2 minutes wakho starts right about njengamanje. Asambe Butwami, you're only allowed to use one hand. Kumbule. Asambe. 20 seconds gone on the clock, Bafetu. Karabo seems like he knows exactly what he's doing. Nice.
Hello, all you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za. Hutsabaman, you never go check a local school on Sahau.
Confuser, but he's got it. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Right. All right. All right. Nice one, Butwami.
Food scarcity can be caused by impi, amaxabiso enyukileyo, as well as population imbalance. One question I have is, what does the future have in store for agriculture? Asiboneni.
Hurubame batla kholo ba le contribution ka mora agricultural production o tshwantse re ba thusiwe ke government ya rona hore ba participate in more levels of the value chain. Government here o tshwantse re ba fe social and physical infrastructure e tlo kgona ho ba thusa he hore ba be le sustainable climate resilient agricultural production, processing, transport and marketing. Sustainable development goals ya the United Nations ke tshweleng hore ba batla ho e sebedisa by 2030. Mo leng hore ba batla he hore ho be le a sustainable and resilient future for batho ba phela mo lefatsheng la rona. The promotion of integrated sustainable management ke tshwe tlo kgona ho re thusa ka di natural resources le ecosystem ya rona.
Alright, give a fair to 30 minutes a year to Nani is right about up. Tembukuti nifunde kakhulu about abantu abangomama in the agricultural field, as well as you being able to actually join that field as abantu abacha. Do know that our conversation does not end here. On Facebook, we're simply TOMz, and on Twitter, we are TOMz_SABC_1.
Absolutely right. And to keep tabs on the show, all you have to do is simply visit www.sabceducation.org.za/TOMz. Otherwise, that's how we wrap things up. Buffet, so thank you so much for your interesting self, and thank you at home for watching TOMz. Right about now, though, same time, same place on Bona. Goodbye and have a fantastic afternoon further.
Some fellow returning on the next episode of TOMz. Re batla ho tseba hore ke ding di effects tsa art therapy tse kgonang ho thusa ebile re di sebedisa jwang. Re batla ho ithuta ka serotonin hore hantlentle e thusa jwang for mood balance. Re batla bona hore bokamoso bo re tshwaretseng ha re bua ka di anxiety treatments. Bona he o hlalefile hakaka re tlo bona ha se re bapala the TOMz quiz. O ska lebala ho shebela TOMz ka la bonella bohlano ka 2:30 mo SABC 1 Mzansi for show.